Hello everyone, welcome to Celebrate Interview as part of Employability Skills Part 1, and I'm Chaitanya from CSCC, and today we have Mrs.KAVYA working as Assistant Professor in the Department of English at Lundy Institute of Engineering and Technology. I can say that she's one of the sweetest and humble person you can ever meet. Welcome ma'am, welcome to the interview.
Thank you so much for a beautiful intro.
Thank you.
Dear Chaitanya. Yeah, please
Yeah. So let's start the interview. Ma'am, first of all, when I sat down thinking about the elements of this interview, I didn't found any good start for this interview because I don't know completely about you. And when I was knowing about you, I have known that you are a classical dancer and you have a chance to pursue your engineering from MBJR College, but you didn't choose your career from any both of them. But in fact, you chose to do BA in English. Then why did you choose BA in English and why not both of them? Because you would be at good position if you have chosen them.
Yep. So it is not about being in good position or earning handsome money, but it is all about having self-satisfaction when you get into a job. So coming to my things, and you were asking about being classical dancer, right? So for each and everyone, passion and profession will not be the same as me. So even for me, passion is to become a classical dancer as a professional classical dancer, and I'm still on its way. I did not reach the goal for it, and it is my passion. Until I die, till my last minute of breath, I don't leave my passion. Whereas coming to my profession, I always say for you as well, to the other students, something which you love, don't leave it until you get it. So I love becoming an English professor since from my class 7. So I did not leave it. Though my paths changed many ways, I wanted to reach my goal, and I do believe I'm half reached becoming assistant professor. There are a long way to go again.
So you have English major in your degree, ma'am?
No, I don't have English major in my degree. This is a very interesting thing. I have MPC as my major in degree and in intermediate. And even I have written my NCET, EEE exams too. As you were mentioning, yes, I am into engineering wing maximum. But the thing is, always keep this in mind, not only for you and for everybody. Whatever you love, you can do it happily. When you don't love something you are doing, then it will be so tough. Because I love being in this profession, whatever the tough things comes, I can handle. So whenever you love something, it is easy for you to handle. So I love being in English.
So you love being in English, and you love to be teach students.
It is one way I love teaching students, but the main thing is I love to train people. As you know, I love to train students because these days students will be getting all the information from wherever they want, but training them in the right way. As I always believe in this, having so much of stuff in brain is not important. How to put it out is important these days in the present scenario. So I love to train students in that way.
People say that every cloud has a silver lining. So that means for every good day you have a bad day. Then how do you manage your bad days at college? If for example, if some student failed at exam whom you trained, then how did you manage yourself that I can do it better tomorrow and I can make people more success in their life?
That is so good question, Mr. Chaitanya, but for everyone there will be bad days. You must accept it. Not all days are good days for everyone. So even me, when a student of mine is not good at something, and I would love to say that he must be trained more. This is not the last ending point. He has some more things to go. So I'll be looking at the parts where I can train him easily so that he can get succeeded. And I always consider this proverb like failures are stepping stones. I don't know, I cannot say that it is for success, but to the success path. So I always think that, okay, this is not my day and this is not his day. We are days yet to come. So let's wait for our time. Let's practice in the meantime.
You love your profession and you love to train people, and at the end of the day the self-satisfaction is more important. Yes. So how did you justify yourself that today I had a perfect day and I have done my work well and I have completed my work well and going out of college, like thinking that today I have a perfect day and I can enjoy rest of my day peacefully and happy.
Okay. Having good days is common for a teacher, because when a student is successful in speaking, according to the English teachers thing, or according to a soft skills training part, I should say, when a student can do his own tasks without taking the help from the others, and he can do everything by himself, in that way, if I train a student and he can show it out, then I feel I'm satisfied for that day.
I have read about you in somewhere that you can make healthy environments at your workplace. So, in contrast to other departments, your department was called Team English rather than Department of English. Then, how your part makes Team English a complete, and how do you maintain a good atmosphere in your Team English?
That's so good. Actually, I love my team. Again, I'm telling you something which you love to be with it. I love my team. And coming to my part in the team, each and every person in our team has one specificality. Coming to Jyotsna ma'am, she's good at speaking skills. Coming to Mahati ma'am, she has so much of patience. Coming to Mahalakshmi ma'am, experienced one. Coming to Jessica and me are like trainers. And me, an active kind of person, and where I don't want to sit, and I just want to talk to everybody and make them laugh for some time so that we can get the stress relief. So even
you are the most active person I have seen in English lab.
Oh, that's so good to hear. Thank you so much, Chaitanya. Whereas coming to Hari sir, he is like Hari sir, whom you know, is something different, because in front of students he behaves like, yeah, he is the right person for the student. But coming to our team wise, he'll agree with all our comments and compliments, and even if I have the chance of making fun of him, he'll accept it. So the team is like, we love to be with the team members. So I keep on talking. See how I'm not giving space.
Everyone of you have specific qualities, and you all resonate yourself in the same frequency and make it complete.
Yes, like-minded people we all are.
And this is the final question and my favorite question. Today's generation, mainly teenagers, can make beautiful conversation while texting. If you ask them to sign official delegates by texting, they can do it very well. But if you ask them to communicate directly on person, they find it nightmare. Yeah, it's very difficult for them. Even I have struggled for this interview to make better from my part. So what advice would you give to them to properly communicate with others?
So good thing. According to the present scenario, that every generation or every year, the people are growing, the mindsets are growing, the knowledge is growing. But the thing is, they have a phobia that they cannot speak, as you were mentioning. Only thing I can suggest them is have a heart full of confidence that in your mind nothing should run. I should ask this. Definitely I should ask this. And coming to the English communication, there is so much of mother tongue influence, because when someone asks you something, you start thinking in Telugu, and then you try to translate it here, and then you try to answer it out. In this time, your frequency comes down and your confidence levels also will come down. Start thinking in English there. So there will not be any mother tongue influence there, and again happily you can answer the other person. Otherwise you will be taking so much of gap, which can be called as lacuna, and that shows you are not confident enough. And one more suggestion I can give them is, no one is great. No one is great.
No one is perfect.
Yes, no one is great accordingly. Perfect in the sense, that is again another wing, as you were mentioning. When they have so much of stuff in writing, why can't they do it orally? Because they think that the other person might be the greater one. They should keep something in mind that they are not greater than me. Equal, we are equal. They have their own abilities. I have my own abilities. Do you think we both are same? Whatever you wanted to achieve, can I achieve? Whosoever I want to become, can you become? So I have my own abilities, you have your own abilities. So what is there the point of thinking about the other person's greater things?
So you are saying that a confidence or thinking mentality should that decides how you communicate with others.
Everywhere the thinking ability must be changed, and ability and also strategy. Thinking that the other person may think about us in a different way. Okay, what happens if he or she thinks in a different way? For the first time, let them. Second time, let them. 100th time, you will be perfect than them, because they are not practicing, you are.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for making this conversation possible, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Anytime, dear Chaitanya. Thank you.